Soft light leaking through my curtains, breathing in the silence, let it linger. La, la, la. Woke up thinking about nothing, or maybe I just won't admit to the mess of coffee cups stacking up from times I let things sit. Slow breath, count the hours rolling, no rush to feel okay. It's just another afternoon, floating above what I don't say. Clouds drift slower when you're pushing things aside. Told myself it's nothing, but my fingers tense and tight. It's a slow burn, a tiny fire under cotton skies, holding every word I never threw. It's a slow burn, oh it simmers right behind my eyes. Smile at the ceiling, 'cause I can't tell you. Blanket over static, fading out the sound. Deep inside I'm angry, just not saying it out loud. Wash my face, stare at my reflection, telling her it's nothing, but she sees the tension. Dishes fill the sink and I let them be. I'm good at holding little grudges quietly. Clouds drift slow when you're holding back the storm. I keep peace for everyone, just leave myself one. It's a slow burn, a tiny fire under garden skies, holding every word I never threw. It's a slow burn, now it simmers right behind my eyes. Smile at the ceiling, 'cause I can't tell you. Blanket over static, fading out the sound. Deep inside I'm angry, just not saying it out loud. What if I just let it out? What if you could see my frown? Would you call my silence grace? You see I'm burning down. It's a slow burn, a tiny fire under cotton skies, holding every word I never threw. It's a slow burn, it simmers right behind my eyes. Smile at the ceiling, 'cause I can't tell you. Blanket over static, fading out the sound. Deep inside I'm angry, just not saying it out loud. Floating higher, letting go as the storm pass by. Maybe tomorrow I'll myself try.
Page open, your name lit, quiet car, quick glance skip, window down, sleepless street, blue sky barely beginning to break. Every highway curve, spelling you in silence. My tongue tied, texting things I'll never send. Passenger seat, lost weekend. Slowly drifting, stuck between. Shuffling playlists, silent symphonies. Same old routes repeat. messages and mileage I invent. Polaroid pressed in the pocket of my jeans. Start to type, stop at the in-between. Calling out to nobody who knows. Coded signals slipping past the overpass. Passenger seat in lost weekend. Slowly drifting, stuck between. Shuffling playlists, silent symphonies. Same old notes repeat. Orange lines blur, wordless. Why would you answer if I asked, if I tried? Passenger seat, lost weekends. Slowly drifting, stuck between. Shuffling playlist, silent symphony. Same old routes repeat. Repeat. Half-closed door, wind in the hall, shirt on the chair, boots by the wall. Was it nothing or something at all? Tried to say it, couldn't recall. Edges get soft, fuzz on the line. Some things just pass with time. Is this how you let someone go? Ooh. Is this how anybody knows? For I don't know. Hands in my coat, pockets of dust, mug unwashed, sink gathering rust. Words on the table, words that turn to dust. Name in my throat, stuck under the crust. Pages all stuck, spine won't unfold. Still nothing new, same old cold. Is this how you let someone go? Ooh. Don't know. Night creeps in, slow as hell. No letters, no fights to tell. Steps sound thin across the floor. Yeah, sit with my shit, let the bad days ride. Watch them eat the reef and no follow sound. Why they fit to back green, drip us out, come in, so to like word drink, get to mean a percent. Is this how you let someone go? Is this how anybody knows? I don't know. Half closed door, wind in the hall. One chair left, that's all.
Met you in the amber hour, laughter tangled in the breeze, fingers tracing shadows, sun slipping through the trees. Bare feet on the hillside, hearts beating slow and kind. Didn't know we'd carry summer every day inside our minds. Oh darling, hold close this slow found grace. Two hands meet like light on the waves, laughing under the colors as the daylight fades. Promise me now we'll never change. Promise me now we'll never change. Sweet as orchard peaches, honey on my tongue, telling all our secrets, words that overflowed and spun. Soft tambourine between us, laughter in your eyes. Every shade of sunset tangled in the sky. Oh darling, hold close this slow found grace. Two hands meet like light on the waves, laughing under colors as the daylight fades. Promise me now we'll never change. Promise me now we'll never change. I remember gentle quiet, all the miles the night would bring. Twilight pain and promises, I keep them like a ring. By the fire's whisper, you let your hair fall free. Moments then a lifetime, you and me. Oh darling, hold close this slow found grace. Two hands meet like light on the waves, laughing under colors as the daylight fades. Promise me now we'll never change. Promise me now we'll never change. Promise me now we'll never change. Somewhere in the in between, you ask if I'm the same as I drift in and out. Windows gather the rain softly, you breathe my name. Town hushes below, slow. The silence felt, just you and I. Half remember holding on between passing lines. Do you remember how the silence felt? You close your eyes. Half remember holding on to something kind. I walk familiar roads with pieces of who we were, questions I never spoke. Shadow my words and know if you ever find this note, hope it feels like the truth. Every new night's slow, same memory. Do you remember how silence felt? not needing all the answers. Do you remember how the silence felt? Just you and I have remembered holding on between passing lines. Do you remember how the silence felt? You close your eyes, have remembered holding on to something kind, somewhere in the in-between. It's enough sometimes.
Side by side on the rooftop, I still see us there. Faded laugh, rolling past summer light in your hair. Breath hanging lazy, just floating on the air. No rush to be anywhere, no rush to be anywhere. Time doesn't matter, up where the silence lives, chasing the same old sky again and again under this same old sky. You and I, you and I, under this same old sky. Let the world just slide by. Remember the music, static over the breeze. Hand tracing patterns like we had all we need. Still hear the way you said, hold on to tonight. Breathing in memories, breathing in memories. Time doesn't matter, up where the silence lives, chasing the same old sky again and again under this same old sky. You and I, you and I, under this same old sky. Let the world just slide by. These moments replay, can't tell if it's real. Lost in the haze, but I still feel. Are you lying somewhere? Looking up to, counting on wishes that never came true. Under this same old sky, you and I, you and I, under this same old sky. Let the world just slide by.
Soft hum, just me and my mug. Orange, chilling with cheap caffeine. Fingerprints on this old machine. Windows open, the street rolling slow. Fuck, you always knew how these nights would go. I I keep pouring, breathing steam. You'll laugh somewhere in between. Let the sky drip down on my sleeve. You're gone, but you leave coffee stains. Your memory drips, never fades. One more sip, just the same again. Guess I'll just blame coffee stains. Pavement wet and traffic sounds. Repeat words, yeah, I write them down. Same old table, same old chair. Fuck, wish I didn't care, but do, yeah, I swear. Lip prints left over on my cup. Can't scrub these thoughts, how can clean it up? I sit, let the final crackle, fuck it up. You're gone, but leave coffee stains. Your memory drips, never fades. One hell, same as before. Again, wish I could drain off these stains. Say it soft or say nothing at all. Fuck, it's easier not to call. You're everywhere in this caffeine crawl. Maybe I'll just watch another raindrop fall. You're gone, but you leave coffee stains. Your memory drips, never fades. One more sip, just the same again. Blame it all on the stains. Damn coffee stains. Just can't shake these stains.
Shadows move across the wooden floor. Soft breath, a half-closed door. Silence says more than I could do. Your hands folding sweaters in the other room. Sun slipping pale over your shoulder. Coffee getting cold. There's nothing to hold. Staying in the quiet. You know what I mean. Windows open, faint wind inside. Dust floating, circles under my eyes. Each step softer than the last. Letting go without a sound. Moving slow, moving past. Staying in the quiet. I keep rewriting this, what I'd say if I could let it out. Rain taps the glass like it's counting every mile of silence. There's a heaviness in these lines I never sent, and you won't read your name untouched. Keep circling my thoughts. You called me cruel once. Maybe you're right. I don't know how to hold her without handing it back. It's raining in the space between us. Maybe that's all we have left. Finished bridge where we'd go to argue. I tried to draw boundaries, but my hand shook, lines always blurred. Now every echo from those days just folds into the sky. It's raining in the space between us. That's all we have left. Asked for an answer, I left questions instead. Who even know this voice that tried to sound strong? It's raining in the space between us. Maybe that's all we have left. Oh, maybe that's all we have. The old bench at the edge of the park, I walk past it again tonight. Your jacket left behind just once still hangs in my mind, faded but bright. I count the times I almost spoke. Words taste bitter on the tongue. If I could gather up the silence, turn it into something you could hold, would it sound like an apology? Or is it just another thing I never told? Coffee cool in the cup, untouched, you waiting for something real. I filled up the space with nothing much, hoping silence could somehow heal. The clock's hands stumble forward slow, every second what I didn't show. If I could gather up the silence, turn it into something you could hold. Would it sound like an apology? Or is it just another thing I never told? Maybe you knew even then what my eyes were meaning to confess. If I could gather up the silence, turn it into something you could hold, would it sound like forgiveness? Or is it just another thing I never told? Your jacket at the edge of the park still hangs in my mind, words left behind.
Slow rain outside, drip tap against my glass. Clock ticking, hallway quiet, letting minutes pass. Soup on the stove, my slippers cold to the bone. Mug in my hands, but I'm sitting here alone. Same rain, every time it falls I pause. Same rain, brings you back without a cause. Can you feel the same rain wherever you are? Just the same rain, falling near or far. Can you feel the same rain? Just the same rain. Left your jacket blue, threads by my old door. TV low, it's playing something I ignore. I fold the photo back into the drawer again, chasing echoes, tracing memories, stemming. Same rain swirls above the street. Same rain puddling under my feet. Can you feel the same rain wherever you are? Just the same rain, falling near or far. Can you feel the same rain? Just the same rain. Dans la pluie, je pense à toi. Tapping hearts in low, mon amour. I just wait in the hush, can't pretend to move on. Can you feel the same rain wherever you are? Just the same rain, falling near or far. Can you feel the same rain? Just the same rain, drip tap, same, always the same. Just the same. watch you drifting by, quiet in the afternoon, lost in your own thoughts, floating past the window view. Sunlight on your hair, peace I never knew, but you seem somewhere else, in a world without the noise. I see the way you let the hours slip, a gentle hush. Your laughter soft, your worries left unspoken, in no rush. You look weightless, moving slow, clouds beneath us, where you go. Always found a way to make it light. Wish I could follow into your sky. Weightless now, up so high. You say you feel the world turn quicker than before, 'cause you just breathe in, settle down and ask for more. If I could let it go, would you teach me how to begin? I linger here and trace the patterns as you spin, so easy next to you, let in the quiet wind. You look weightless, moving slow, clouds beneath us, where you go. Caught a moment and you held it tight. Wish I could fall into your sky. Weightless, I reach but don't disturb, I watch and try to learn. There's an art to floating free, you show me how it's meant to be. You look weightless, moving slow, clouds beneath us, where you go. Always found a way to make it light. Wish I could follow into your sky. Weightless now, weightless now, up so high, up so high. Just drifting up and over all the noise, following you, floating on your joy.
Soft air, slow moving, I'm somewhere between awake and remembering. It's past midnight on a rooftop in Bangkok. Bare feet pressed to cool tile, sky running wide. The city quiet, humming far below, but up here all I hear is the past folding in warm and small. Curtains drift by the window, brushing my arm. Close my eyes, trace constellations. I forgot the names of static in the summer air. Broken laughter from somewhere out of reach. Memory flashing on and off, bright for a moment. All the words we left behind floating between breaths. I remember watermelon sitting on the balcony. Street vendors, music in the center of rain coming soon. We made plans under these same scattered stars, telling ourselves we'd know what to do when we grew up. Shirt, sleeves damp with night, the edge of a laugh. Try to record the feeling, but all I caught was the air. Static in the summer air, broken laughter from somewhere out of reach. Memory flashing on and off, bright for a moment. All the words we left behind floating between breath. Now the streets are quieter, faces replaced, but this feeling keeps playing on all wires in my chest. If I could call the past, would it answer in time? Static in the summer air, all that remains of those days isn't gone. Memory flashing on and off, bright for a moment. As I lie looking up, let it all drift through me. Softest, slow moving, somewhere between now and before. My wrist carried by the past for just one more hour. Caught in the middle of sunlight, tracing lines on your hand. Socks in the grass, your laughter tumbling beside me. Warm breeze carrying the quiet, an easy golden span. Questions unspoken hover over coffee, let them be. Could this be something? Is this what it feels like with you? Just like this. The swallows dive overhead, we let our elbows touch. Your hair tangled with mine as we stare at the faded blue. Skipping on stones of silence, hearts close but not much. Everything's slower, every second feels new. Am I falling? It's what it feels like with you, just like this. Tell me, can you feel? Soft drum as your fingers find mine in the space between words. Maybe no need to say it, maybe it's already heard. It's what it feels like with you, just like this. It's but we're here, just like this. Salt on my arms, sand in my shoes, day slips away in palest blue. Your laughter still tangled in wind, I count the waves again. Long shadows moving slow, I never learned to let you go. You stay with the sun in my eyes, warm and quiet, never goodbye. Every color is holding you, I let the tide pull me through for a while. Here when light falls, shells in my pocket from last July, our footprints fading, tide rolling high. I carry soft as your hand, trying to say more than I can. Long shadows moving slow, I never learned to let you go. You stay with the sun in my eyes, warm and quiet, never goodbye. Every color is holding you, I let the tide pull me through for a while. You hear why, you hear when light falls. If I could keep the sky in a frame, would you come back the same? Goodbye. Every color's holding you, I let the tide pull me for a while. You're here when light falls. Salt on my arms, sand in my shoes, day slips away in palest blue. Your laughter still tangled in wind, I count the waves again. Long shadows moving slow, I never learned to let you go. You stay with the sun in my eyes, warm and quiet, never goodbye. Every color is holding you, I let the tide pull me through for a while. Here when light falls, shells in my pocket from last July, our footprints fading, tide rolling high. I carry, soft as your hand, trying to say more than I can. Long shadows moving slow, I never learned to let you go. You stay with the sun in my eyes, warm and quiet, never goodbye. Every color is holding you, I let the tide pull me through. For a while, you're here why, you're here when light falls. If I could keep the sky in a frame, would you come back the same? Never goodbye. Every color's holding you, I let the tide pull me for a while, for a little while. You're here when light falls. Waves unravel footprints, morning blurs the sand. Your laughter receding, wind slipping through my hands. Promises untended, a horizon drawn in blue. I'm stranded with the silence when I once stood beside you, fighting to release the weight of what we planned. The sea takes every answer, leaving salt on my hands. So I let you go, standing at the edge. So I let you go, washed away again. Lost between surrender and the ache to call your name. Regret a relief flicker, never quite the same. The tide rewrites our story, gentle then severe, awaiting to acceptance, the cost now crystal clear. Clinging to the spray, shadows I withstand, wishing I could carry something more than said. So I let you go, standing at the edge. So I let you go, washed away again. Cold turning from the tide. I walk away lighter, though nothing survives. I started a letter last week, folded it, never signed my name. Stack of old notebooks on my desk, each one holding something I meant to say. You're still somewhere out there, we walk past the same corner store. I find reasons to look away, regret weighs quiet but sore. All these letters I never sent, sitting silent in ink and regret. If I just opened up once, would you still remember what I meant? Paper washed over my window, static, consistent and slow. Tight notes I erased in the morning, your number I never called, letting it go. I wanna reach through the years, say something more than goodbye, but now the page is drifting, can't change the words I let slide by. All these letters I never sent, sitting silent in ink and regret. If I just opened up once, would you still reward not me? There's a version of me still writing, someone braver, somewhere lost in time. He finishes his thoughts, says how he feels, not just in rhyme. All these letters I never sent, still scattered in memory and regret. If I could say one true thing, would you listen or just forget? Rain soaks through the paper, ink runs inside my hand. I scrawl a line and scratch it out, still don't know where I stand. Satellite static on the window, streets a blurred out scene. Your name lined up in blue, but this letter's just for me. Do you feel the slipping hours? Do you rewind the fights? I keep starting messages, but I can't ever get them right. 'Cause I keep writing all these lines I'll never send, letting lowercase apologies break again and again. Someday maybe you'll find the pages stained with rain, but tonight it's just this space, me, the storm, and your name. progress, edits stacked in the margins. Laptop glow, late confessions, ash in the carpet. There's a future I narrate and then hit backspace. Every hour I animate, replaying your face. Scrolling through 100 drafts that won't survive the night. I pin up pixel memories, but the threads pull tight. Still, I keep writing all these lines I'll never say, letting lowercase apologies break again and again. Maybe you call it petty, maybe you call it pain, but it's too much like goodbye, so I let it wash away. Honesty last. Yeah, I keep writing all these lines I'll never send. Tonight the letters scatter and I lose them to the wind. If you ever wonder where all my feelings went, they're hiding in the storm. After the end, piano, rain outside me at my desk. Unsent lines gathering where the sky can't forget.
Slow and soft, each drop falls where you're not. Coffee cooling in my hands, room feels quiet, too much space. Caught up in the way it lingers, little things you left behind. Tapping on in tiny rhythms, all day, every night. Raindrops slow, I feel you close. When the sky starts crying, I don't feel alone. Still see your smile in the silver light. Can't let go, but I don't wanna fight. Pictures on the table, edges worn. Used to laugh every storm. Now the silence is my friend. You ain't gone, just round the bend. I spin old records just to fill the air. Your voice in the groove like you're still there. Mellow blue through the window pane, saying your name, saying your name. Raindrops slow, I feel you close. When the sky starts crying, I don't feel alone. Still see your smile in the silver light. Can't let go, but I don't wanna fight. Talking to the sound of rain. Let it fall, let it wash away pain. Under covers I keep your place. Nothing rushes, nothing erased. Raindrops slow, I feel you close.
can't find what to say, not deny. Salt in the air, horizon wide. Your shadow moves beside my own. Still here, but already alone. You turn, you breathe, the moment slows. I'll watch, I'll wait, and something goes. Let it roll at the edge of the tide. Let it go, we can't rewind. Every over and over, your name in my mind. Let it roll at the edge of the tide. No promises hang in the spray. Words fade while waves wash them away. Framed by the cry of the distant bird. Not everything spoken must be heard. You turn, you breathe, the moment slows. I'll watch, I'll wait, and something goes. Let it roll at the edge of the tide. Let it go, we can't rewind. Hurry over and over, your name in my mind. Let it roll at the edge of the tide. Let it roll. Could have held on, but the sea calls loud. Could have stood firm, but I can't turn now. Still I feel you in every sound. Let it roll all around. The tide.
Steam swirling up from my cup. Curtains pulled tight, but the night leans in. I'm chasing raindrops on the window, thinking of you and who I've been. The kettle clicks off in a half-lit kitchen. The careless laugh floated from a street far below. Guess I don't call this loneliness, not yet, but you're here in the silence where old songs echo. And I'm humming, blowing off key. Not pretending things aren't messy, just letting things be. I tell myself, wait by the distant window. Some things you can't rush, can't force to begin. With hands wrapped around the ugly old mug, I exhale heat, breathe the night back in.
Coffee stains on the journal, lines keep blurring. Life never turns out the way that I planned. Should I think? Who the fuck was I chasing back then? Early 20s with a mouth full of reasons, washing them down with late night decisions. Still trying to peel off each brittle old version. Rooms get colder, but I keep learning. Don't need forgiveness, just a little understanding. The light from apartments across the way. Tiny universes spinning, who am I to say? Coulda, woulda, shoulda made me whole. Now I just breathe, let the traffic roll. Breath fogs up glass, I write nothing, just watch. Let every minute slip, baby, that's enough.
I tell myself, wait by the distant window. Can't chase what slips right through my skin. It's just me in this fading hum. I exhale heat, breathe the night back in. If I could reach back to that nervous kid, tell them soft things, say you'll outgrow the bullshit. But hell, I'm still learning how to sit with it. Maybe waiting's the closest I'll get. I tell myself, wait by the distance